Hi, Casey. And they make the argument that regulations put in place under the Republican administration of Governor McDonnell were all for political and not for medical reasons. But those of another viewpoint say these restrictions are about protecting women.
Political ideology is not a sufficient reason to restrict women's constitutional right to access safe and legal abortion.
Wednesday, activists of abortion rights turned over 5,500 comments to the Virginia Board of Health's office in the Richmond area. Now that the U.S. Supreme Court defeated restrictions in Texas, abortion rights supporters here say the Commonwealth should roll back similar policies. This also comes ahead of the Board of Health's scheduled meeting in mid-September to vote on proposed amendments to abortion clinic regulations.
Those amendments wouldn't rescind all of the restrictions, but they would amend them in a way that we believe would ensure that Virginia's existing abortion providers would be able to remain open.
Some of the most heavily debated rules dealt with building codes that some say were designed to shut down abortion clinics. Others argue it ensures clinics run like a regular hospital.
The reality is that our set of facts are very different. We don't have admitting privileges. There's a number of things that the court was addressing that simply aren't in our regulations.
Victoria Cobb with the Family Foundation of Virginia says the Board of Health should not scale back restrictions. In fact, she thinks they're crucial to women's health care.
The bottom line is the industry continues to ignore the reality of what has been found in these clinics.
She points to a recently suspended clinic in Fairfax that had to close its doors after a poor inspection report.
When a woman has to go to the hospital because they don't have the ability to stitch her up when she's bleeding in an abortion facility, that should not be the state of this situation in Virginia.
And Casey, abortion rights supporters say that at the very least, they feel that the U.S. Supreme Court has now set a precedent that abortion clinic regulations cannot place an undue burden. However, activists on both sides of the issue, at the very least, they agree on one thing. It remains unclear how policies in Virginia will take shape.